Hey everybody, Aaron here. So as I was mowing along today, I had that song in my head from the Rolling Stones. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. You can't always get what you want, right? You can't always get what you want, but you might find sometimes you get what you need. So the question is, how do you get what you want? How does anybody get what they want in life? And that's what we're talking about today. Now, today is July 15th, the day after July 14th. July 14th, yesterday was Bastille Day in France. Bastille Day, much like the 4th of July here in America, is kind of, the celebration of kicking off the French Revolution back in the late 1700s. Now, it happened in a violent way, right? Much like it did here in America. There was revolutionaries who wanted change. They hated their King Louis XVI, I believe it was, and Marie Antoinette, remember, let them eat cake. And to get what they wanted, they turned to violence, right? Lots of people lost their heads in the guillotine. Of course, they thought it was a rather painless way to go rather quickly. I can't imagine, but violence. Now I'm going to go back to this. How do you get what you want? As Christians, we don't get what we want through using the tools of evil. Now this is really important for us to understand. We can try to get what we want through violence, through greed, through taking, through bullying, through murderous intent, and all of those things, through duplicitousness and lying. We can do all of those things, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it never gives us what we need. We may, like the song says, get what we want, but you can't always get what you want. Anyway, I'm going off there. So we can't use, as Christians, we can't use the tools of evil. We can't do violent revolution. How do we get what we want? Well, Jesus didn't do violent revolution. Jesus did the revolution by self-sacrifice. Okay, so that's what we as Christians have to do. We have to follow that lead, because only love, only self-sacrifice, only giving only the godly way, the Jesus way, defeats evil. Otherwise, we just participate in evil and we use the tools of evil. And as N.T. Wright so correctly says, you can't accomplish good with the tools of evil. It just can't be done. What I'm saying to you here is, how do you get what you want? Well, you better do it the Jesus way. How do I get what I want? Better do it the Jesus way. We better think the thoughts of God after him. What would God want for you and for the world? Not violence and subjugation. Even if someone is hurting you in that way, hurting them back in a violent way won't solve anything. Anyway, that's where I'm going to stop right there. So how do you get what you want? How would you get what you want? Use the Jesus way. Do not use force, Bastille kind of way, okay? Don't storm the fortress with guns and cannons. Do it with love and care and concern for the other, just as Jesus did. Aaron out.